I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. Which is why I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Just when people started brushing it off, Stephen A. Smith pulled back the curtain on Floyd Mayweather, uncovering the multiple schemes he tried to pull off in a desperate bid to escape bankruptcy.
To the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money.
In recent days, Stephen A. Smith has stepped into the role of an investigative watchdog. Surprisingly, he's been receiving insider updates straight from members of Floyd Mayweather's own team, keeping him in the loop on every move. The famed ESPN commentator hasn't held back, dropping some shocking revelations about Mayweather's financial dealings that are nothing short of jaw-dropping.
That's all he needs to do to erase that debt. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine, for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino.
Stephen A. Smith pointed out that Floyd Mayweather's flashy lifestyle is a big reason he's facing financial trouble, with a collection of houses and cars that haven't really served him. On his ESPN show, Smith didn't hold back, saying, "I have to admit, I'm really disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother Floyd Money Mayweather. Are his day-to-day expenses so massive that the cash just disappears? Believe me, it's gone. At this point, if you try to reach him, he's probably at a local nightclub hustling for money because he needs it now."
Good to make all that money if you ain't got any of it to keep for yourself, bro. When you look at the Vegas casinos, just think twice about going down there yourself. That's all. Send your boys to do it for you. Order room service. Chill out. Do something. Anything but gamble, bro. Keep your money. Because as great as you are,
He went on to reveal that Mayweather had been trying to dodge bankruptcy by creating fake investments to secure loans and deals from banks and other financial institutions. But his scheme unraveled when he fell behind on payments to one organization for 4 years, leaving him unable to gather enough money to cover what he owed.
I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space.
Stephen A. Smith reported, Floyd is constantly scheming to dig himself out of bankruptcy. He's spent so extravagantly that the money just won't stick. Every so-called investment is really just a way to fund his lavish lifestyle. Recently, a company he owes money to finally called him out. It's a wild situation. According to Smith, boxing superstar Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now facing yet another legal storm, this time with serious RICO allegations. ESPN's reporter added that Leonard Solmanov, the owner of online retailer Lenzo & Company, claims Mayweather owes him nearly $4 million for a luxury jewelry purchase made 3 years ago.
And they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always paid.
On Friday, Sol Manov filed a lawsuit in Miami federal court, accusing Floyd Mayweather of failing to pay the remaining balance on a 2021 deal for multiple luxury items, including high-end watches, a diamond necklace, and a ring. According to the jeweler, he received just $267,000 in 2 cash installments, leaving Mayweather still $3.8 million short. In the lawsuit, Slemanov revealed that although he was instructed to put away his phone to keep the transaction private, he discreetly recorded the meeting with another device. The suit also alleges that Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, violated the RICO Act, pointing to claims of fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, and civil theft.
Exhibition match, all right, that's fine. You know, kind of sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect.
According to the lawsuit, Mayweather, TMT, and potentially other associates allegedly orchestrated a coordinated scheme that could be described as a quasi-criminal money laundering operation, centered around high-end, rare, and exclusive luxury watches and jewelry. The complaint states, the defendants, working together with financially motivated third parties, would acquire luxury watches by approaching brokers like the plaintiffs, offering upfront cash with payment terms, all while having no intention of settling the full balances. Even Mayweather's exhibition fights, which he often used as a safety net to patch up financial troubles, drew sharp criticism from Stephen A. Smith. The commentator weighed in following the heated brawl between the camps of Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III, questioning whether these shows were truly about sport, or just another way to cover up mounting debts.
This. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space.
Mayweather and Gotti faced off in an 8-round exhibition this past Sunday, but tensions flared even before the first bell. Mayweather arrived with a large entourage, prompting referee Kenny Biss to demand that the area around the ring be cleared. Gotti, meanwhile, had his own group of supporters in the crowd, setting the stage for conflict. As the match unfolded, trash talk escalated between the two fighters. The bout was ultimately stopped in the 6th round due to Gotti's excessive holding. Tempers boiled over after the fight, with Gotti confronting Mayweather directly, leading to both men throwing punches. Chaos erupted as the confrontation spiraled into a full-scale brawl between the Mayweather and Gotti camps.
Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, Floyd Money Mayweather decides, who's he fighting? What's the name of that guy? John Gotti III. Ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos.
During an episode of ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith weighed in on Mayweather's ongoing participation in exhibition bouts. Personally, I find some of these matches entertaining, Smith said. I enjoyed the one with Conor McGregor, but the Logan Paul fight? Not so much. My point is, when you're as elite as Floyd, not just anyone deserves a shot in the ring with you. Even in retirement, even for exhibitions, the level of competition should match your greatness. Regarding the post-fight brawl, Smith didn't see it as a major issue. That little scuffle? It doesn't really matter to me, he explained. It could have even been staged, I'm not sure. But one thing I know for certain, not just anyone should step into the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather. That's just my belief.
That individual that he was fighting right there is the grandson of the late infamous mobster John Gotti. I am not aware of John Gotti III having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know.
Even YouTuber Jake Paul has chimed in, claiming that boxing icon Floyd Mayweather didn't fully pay his brother for their exhibition fight because he supposedly broke. Over a year ago, Logan Paul went the full 8 rounds with Mayweather and has repeatedly hinted that he was undercompensated for the bout. While Mayweather has denied these allegations, Jake has backed up his brother's claims, suggesting that the boxing superstar may have squandered his fortune. In an interview with Rob Moore, Jake stated, "Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. I've been saying it for a while. I think he probably spent it all on the women he surrounds himself with."
Sparring it. Let's run it.
Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's...
These remarks came shortly after Logan Paul posted on Instagram earlier this month, reflecting on the 1-year anniversary of his bout with Mayweather. He wrote, "1 year ago today, I went toe-to-toe with Floyd Mayweather. He's tough to beat, but even tougher to get paid by. Who should I face next?" Reports suggested Mayweather was set to earn €55 million from the fight, while Logan would take home €15 million. The boxing superstar has dismissed the YouTuber's claims as baseless and added that Paul has since been Mayweather didn't stay silent in the face of the bankruptcy rumors. In response, he announced a supposed $42 million investment, putting to rest, or at least attempting to silence, those questioning his financial standing since retiring from professional boxing. The undefeated champ has long built his legacy on proving doubters wrong, both inside the ring and out. Even with a flawless 50-0 record and victories over some of the era's toughest fighters, the 47-year-old rarely gets the recognition he deserves from fans. Yet once again, Mayweather played to the crowd, aiming to earn praise, quiet skeptics, and show generosity. He claimed, falsely, that he had poured a massive $42 million into an affordable housing project in Manhattan.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
According to the documents he released, Mayweather is supposedly diving deeper into real estate, focusing on Upper Manhattan with a $42 million deal to acquire 1,000 affordable housing units. Reports from The Real Deal indicated that part of the transaction had already closed, with the rest expected to finalize in the coming months. Allegedly, Mayweather purchased over 60 buildings containing 1,000 units, making it one of the year's largest multifamily deals in New York. However, investigations revealed that none of these properties appear in state records. It seems the high-profile investment was mainly a move to shut down rumors that he's financially struggling. Despite being one of boxing's biggest stars of his generation, reports have long suggested Mayweather faced ongoing money issues, rumors that many believe played a role in his 2017 exhibition fight against Conor McGregor.
About making power moves.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
Since then, rumors about Mayweather's financial troubles have only intensified, fueled in part by his ongoing participation in exhibition bouts, the most recent of which took place on August 24. While the full picture of his finances remains murky, the massive Manhattan housing deal he announced seems to disprove the earlier claims of bankruptcy. Floyd has made multiple efforts to confront his doubters head-on, especially those insisting he's broke. While some exchanges can get heated, they often end with both sides reconciling, and thankfully, this latest incident stayed in that category. In the boxing world, being in Las Vegas almost guarantees a run-in with one of the city's most famous residents. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated former world champion, recently crossed paths with a well-known promoter who was in town for the upcoming showdown between Diego Pacheco and Steven Nelson. The conversation between Mayweather Jr. and the promoter took an unexpected twist when the former champion brought up an issue from the previous year. With a different set of personalities, the discussion could have gone in a completely different direction, but credit goes to both Mayweather and the promoter for handling the delicate topic with composure. Currently, there's no word on Mayweather Jr.'s next exhibition fight. His last bout was a rematch against John Gotti III last August. Standing nearby, Mayweather revealed that he doesn't use social media apps on his phone. Reflecting on a past conversation, he recalled the promoter once painted a bleak picture of his finances. "Because I don't have social media on my phone, they showed me," Mayweather said. He told me, "Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money. That's why he's doing exhibitions," the 5-division champion recounted.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers. Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased.
Mayweather Jr. laughed with his associate, joking that the promoter tends to spin these stories, maybe struggling to face the truth, but in the end, they cleared everything up. "But one thing's for sure, me and him got it straight," Mayweather said.
Through hell.
The promoter chimed
and the
in,
only time
"We
he spent
agreed,
with his
anything
father was
10
when he
or
was
20,
at the gym.
no problem," which had everyone cracking up. Floyd added, anything less can't be under 10, or then we're struggling for cash, sending the group into even more laughter. Mayweather Jr. then mentioned showing some of his accounts to the promoter, who replied, imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter, again triggering fits of laughter. A few months earlier, the promoter had raised doubts about Mayweather's fortune, telling an interviewer, I don't think he has the money he claims. I don't think he necessarily needs it, but with the lifestyle he's living and the way he's spending, you start to question it.
Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
We got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only from the best of the champ.
Now, when you guys come here,
The well-known British figure has openly questioned Floyd Mayweather's actual financial standing, casting doubt on whether the undefeated boxing star truly has the fortune he claims. I don't think he's got the money, he remarked, sparking fresh speculation about Mayweather Jr.'s wealth. Yet, Mayweather's high-value asset acquisitions paint a very different picture, showing that he remains far from broke and still ranks among the richest athletes in the world. That said, not all critics can be easily silenced. Some have insight that even Mayweather can't control. To him, 50 Cent isn't just another doubter, he's a challenge to his composure.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag.
Beyond other debts that have leaked publicly after Mayweather's attempts to cover them up, 50 Cent has repeatedly claimed that the boxing superstar owes him $2 million, a debt fueled by Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle. After a long hiatus, instead of prioritizing repayment, Mayweather celebrated his return by splurging on luxury cars and jewelry, seemingly ignoring what truly mattered. It seems Mayweather sought some promotional help and turned to 50. Having launched TMT Promotions before Mayweather's recent legal troubles, the rapper is still owed more than $2 million. Yet upon his release, Mayweather chose to spend that money on lavish purchases rather than settling what he owed.
IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero, so we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting.
Mayweather was about to go to jail and asked me to help with Mayweather Promotions, 50 Cent explained. But when I checked it out, there was nothing, no LLC, no registered company, nothing incorporated. Technically, Floyd was still a golden boy fighter, fighting on their cards while they handled all the logistics. So when he said, help me with Mayweather Promotions, I understood he wanted me to build it from scratch. That's when I started TMT Promotions and got it fully set up for him. After he came home, all this spending started, $300 chains, a new Lamborghini, the whole Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign. And I'm sitting there thinking, when are you going to pay me? You owe about $2 million. When I finally brought it up, he acted like he didn't know anything. He said, I didn't tell y'all to do that. It seemed like he ignored the whole situation. As tensions rose, Mayweather even had his team post hostile messages toward me on social media.
When you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna?
For the latest breaking news, highlights, and behind-the-scenes action in the boxing world, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our top quality content. Until next time, stay safe and stay tuned.